Good evening, everyone. Let us introduce ourselves first. My name is Sheldon.
My name is Liu Hansheng.
My name is Natasha.
My name is Christian Adiha.
My name is Mama Hakim.
Well, today we are going to discuss about dengue outbreak. According to WHO, dengue is actually a mosquito-borne viral infection. These infections will lead to flu-like illnesses, and the illnesses will eventually cause potentially lethal complication, which is severe dengue. About half of the world's population is now at risk. Ironically, who is actually going to take up the responsibility to control the situations? What do you think, Han?
In my point of view, I think that parents should take the responsibility of the outbreak of dengue because I think all education starts from family. So if failing of parents to educate their own children will cause to the outbreak of dengue. So do you agree with me, Tasha?
Thank you. I agree with your point because I think parents is the most closest person to their children. So they should teach their children how to manage the surrounding of the house, whether it is clean enough for them to live inside. What do you think, Michelle?
I don't think that parents hold the whole responsibility. I think government also have have to be responsible in this thing because government has a medical center that handle the AIDS issue, and every time someone had dengue, infected by dengue, they will send fogging to the housing area. So I think government should take the most responsibility in this. What do you think, Hakim?
Thank you, Rishi. So, for me, I agree with Tasha's point. For parents, relate to parents' role. But, however, I think Rishi's point, which is government role
Yeah.
in order to overtake these issues. Yeah, I think government have more power, or it's easier to say more, what we call facility, or they have a department which are divided to to control this issue. So they should have more responsible toward this matter.
Well, I don't agree with you, Hakim. I think every one of us should and must take up the responsibility to control the dengue outbreak. We should be the one who take up the role. Actually, every actions count. I mean, we can actually start it from our daily life. For instance, we can actually clear the flower pots, and then we can dispose the rubbish to prevent stagnant water in order to build up a beautiful environment which is free of mosquitoes. From this, we can actually contribute to build up an environment which is free and healthy for the human to live. And if every one of us do really contribute to prevent this from happening, and it actually works because we are the one who live and we are the ones supposed to do. So, am I right?
Yeah, I agree with that. But however, yeah, for sure, all of us have to take, make this, make contribute to this action. But government government itself, have to deal with, have to encourage people by, you know advertise advert, what advertising the advertisement on media mass. How to prevent, what the step we have to take to ensure this dengue outbreak. So,
But I actually disagree with Sheldon's point of view because he mentioned just now that all individuals should make contribution to all the surrounding like cleaning the pots or doing the cleaning process, but speaking about the contribution, we should have someone who leads them to do so. If the, like for example, if like a 5 years old kid, you don't expect him to start to clear the pot or clear the surrounding by his own. So in this situation, parents took his place to lead their children or educate their children to do the cleaning process or contribution to prevent the outbreak of disease.
Well, I see your points over there, but somehow I feel that there are actually, okay, frankly speaking, there are actually many campaigns ongoing, but still the situation is not getting better. So what we actually need to do is we are the one who are going to really put in the efforts to really contribute. By doing this, we can actually contribute for a more better environment, and every small actions do really count.
Sorry to interrupt, but do you really think that we, or you means all the citizens that involved, can help to prevent the dengue issues?
Why not? If let's say all of us is not going to put in any efforts to make a better living, the situation will only get worse. If we just, let's say the government is having any campaigns but never gets any supports from the citizens or from the people themselves, things will not be working. So we are the one who actually needs to put in efforts and do really work out for it.
Okay, Sheldon, but how do you what okay if your attitude, like your attitude is I we want to save our environment, keep our environment clean, but we can't expect that everyone is same with us. So we ourselves, we do have that kind of ability to tell everyone we have to to clean our house, to make sure there's no water in pot, abandoned water there. So uh, at the end of the day, we still have some what we call it ability department, ability sources, ability organization that we can they have the power to tell everyone, that is related to the government. So still, back to government responsibility.
Well, you highlighted a key point, which is the attitude. So we must start to change our attitude from not to go. We must really step out from our comfort zones and put in actions to make ourselves better. If let's say we are not contributing by thinking others will be helping us to solve this issue, then this thing will never be getting done. So we must do really change our attitude towards these issues, since these issues is getting very is reaching an alarming stage. So by changing our attitude from not to do to be doing, so we can actually see something different in the world, which is very positive.
So you are saying that without the help of government or without the campaign that being held by government, all the individuals can take their own responsibility to control the outbreak of the disease. Am I right?
No, I think you have misunderstood somehow. Actually, we are very crucial in taking roles to make a change for this issue. Yes, it's very important for the government to put in action as well, but we are actually the one to support that particular campaigns and act so that things will be getting done. So we must really, really, really change our attitude at the very first place to ensure that all of us can get down into the field and do some cleaning in our daily life. Although it's just a very small action, but then every small actions matter. Every if everyone really put in efforts, then it is a big changes that you can foresee in the world, which is free of dengue.
So regarding to what Sheldon just said, Rishi, do you have any opinion about what government can do?
How we are
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to
For me, just now I heard that Han had said that parents that in a house there must be someone that has to lead the house in house chores. And what if let's say their parents in the house doesn't care about health, doesn't care about hygiene. They are too busy with work. So who should take the responsibility to avoid Aedes in their house, cleaning the house?
So you are saying that all the individuals should take their own role or responsibility to prevent the outbreak of disease. Am I right?
Yeah.
So seems that everyone is agreeing with what Sheldon just said, which is all individuals are taking responsibility for the outbreak of dengue. So this time we then come to our conclusion. So the biggest part of responsibility that taken by is all the individuals in the world. So as a citizen of the global, we have our own responsibility to taking care of the environment to prevent the outbreak of the disease. That's all for our discussion.
Thank you.
Thank you.